Scorpio, hello, March 2024. What do we need to know for you? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers. Anyone passing by? Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. Nice. I'm going to take 3 cards and we're going to look at the energy of those 3 cards first. Ooh. There won't be an extended this month because life has overtaken me. So I'm just glad to get the reading out actually. I've been waiting to do this for a little while. I feel a bit weird about doing your reading today. I feel like there's something really important. So let's dig in. Okay, Valentine joins us. She's having a sleep. 3 cards to start us off. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles. This little old card here, it's not the kind of card, you know, you think, oh my God, wow, I've got the 3 of Pentacles. But it's a very important card because it's a card about feeling like you're on the same page. So when you get the 3 of Pentacles, these 3 guys here are the apprentices of this person. And effectively, depending on the economy and the circumstances, that person could really exploit them. And this happens a lot, doesn't it? You know, in our economy and societies, different people, different places. So you get the feeling in the 3 of Pentacles that things are fairly even as far as we can tell. We know that the vine is growing, so we know that that person and these people are participating in something that has got legs, that has got potential. But it all depends on the behaviour and the exchange and the reciprocity between these two as to whether that person is going to exploit these people and as to whether those people will feel exploited and go on strike or something, or whether they feel well looked after, happy to be there and lucky to have the opportunity. This is something that you are mulling over throughout March about a situation. It can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be as far-flung as any of those things. But you are getting your abacus out and you're wondering, as a Scorpio will do, because that's kind of your job in the zodiac, you're like the emotional, what do they call it? Sort of an emotional accountant, you know? And I don't mean that in a picky kind of a way. I mean it in that the vibration of who is giving, who is taking, and how this whole world goes round in terms of life and death and taxes and love is a Scorpio thing, isn't it? And whether you want to know or not, you feel those vibrations. For example, if you're working in a workplace and exploitation is taking place, the Scorpio will have seen it first. You will have smelt it first. You will have known it first. And you won't necessarily have said anything until the time is right, because Scorpios have good timing. You're not wasteful with your words or your energy. So you are scoping a situation. You're scoping it from the sidelines, as a good Scorpio should. And you're looking down into the core of the exchange with some depth. Scorpio is about depth. Okay, we're talking Pluto, we're talking depth. You can't be frivolous. Scorpios aren't. Even though you can laugh and joke and have some frivolity, you always read the deep signals. So for some of you who may be doubting yourselves, don't doubt yourselves. You're getting a really good key on this situation. You're getting a really good handle on this situation. 7 of Wands, Mars in Leo. Now imagine what Mars is like in Leo. Pretty feisty. These people are setting upon the king, and the king is giving as good as the king gets. This is often where it comes to putting up a barrier, sending out a signal, letting something or somebody know that you're not here to be walked over, that you're not here to be exploited, and that you are very able, willing and able to stand up for yourself, to stand up in your corner. Okay, sometimes call this the big stick. Walk softly and carry a big stick, Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, then we got the King of Cups, which is an exalted Scorpio. So every star sign has their exaltation, and they have the kind of trash bin of who they are. Okay, so an exalted Scorpio is the King of Cups, someone who has learnt the emotional landscape, learnt their own emotional landscape. For some of you, this is about the emotional landscape of someone else. I feel like you have done a good job. By the time you get past the page, the knight, and you're up to the queen or the king, you've done a good job. You know yourself. You kind of have read a situation quite wisely, and you think, yeah, this is going on or that is going on. But here, there is a requisite for you to know what's going on with somebody else. You know, what's going on behind the scenes. And I'm going to have a look at that now. Do hit the like button if this is resonating, because it helps the video to get out, and it's a good way of paying it forward if this is giving you value. Okay. God, that sounded really formal. Do hit the like button in order to pay it forward and give value. Just hit it if you like it and not if you don't. Okay, we got the Hierophants. Very good. Very, very good. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Now, that one was coming out in the reverse. And I don't know. Some days I feel reversal. Some days I feel reversal. Some days I don't. Some days I feel like it's a bit like that. Okay, so let's concentrate on this. Knight of Cups. It is, you know, someone coming on a white horse. It has got slightly that air about it. This can be someone offering you something, asking you out, offering you something of love. It can be you deciding to offer back or to offer somebody something of love yourself. This whole business of whether to offer, whether to pull back, that kind of ballpark. Is that like a fish? Yeah, there's a fish coming out of the water. I like that. I don't always like it when the fish is trapped in the cup. It feels a bit like one of those awful fairground bags. So the fish is dead by the time you get it home, which can't be a good omen, you know. Then we got our lovely Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant here is to do with Chiron, the wounded healer. And look here, the Hierophant is pointing up to the light and saying, you know what you know. In other words, Scorpio, don't doubt your spidey senses about this situation. I can only tell you that your instincts are right. And if that's all you need to know, be on your way, okay? You're right. What else do we need to know, please? What's the underneath? Because we are dealing with Scorpios. Like, I'm going to take that reversal. But again, it's more halfway, okay? Sometimes it's just not that clear. I'm not going to make it clear for the sake of just making it clear, because that's not what I'm getting. King of Pentacles, right. King of Pentacles is super reliable, super consistent. Somebody who knows how to save, knows how to behave. It feels very much like you are testing whether a situation is secure enough for you to let yourself go. And by let yourself go, I mean be vulnerable, return the favour, the affections, whatever it is, whether it's in a job, whether it's in a romantic relationship. The Six of Pentacles, again, is a card of giving and receiving. Now, it's a weird thing I'm getting for this for you, but who has more power? The giver or the receiver? Sometimes we always associate power with the king, and we appear there to be dealing with almost the same king as the King of Cups. The king has the money, and the king is well, this is the supplicant, isn't it? The person here is begging and receiving and is grateful. But the message I'm getting that I do not understand yet, and I would love to, because you're a sharp bunch, put it in the comment section, your take on it, is that this person who seems to be in the weaker position is actually not, and could even be in a stronger position than the giver. Let me know in the comments section. Yeah, look, 9 of Swords. Let us all know in the comments section your take on this. Okay? Okay. Advice cards, please. Tell us what we need to know for the oof, get on. Love it. When the Scorpio gets the Death card, you're the only one who can handle it. So let's bring it. I knew that would be a major arcana as well. Oof, I was just feeling all major. Oh God, don't turn up with something for me, DHL. Ugh. Let's hope it's not for me. Right then. Well, you can't ask for 2 more stonking. Let me just get myself out of the way. Stonking cards than that. Both of these are destiny cards. This is trying to tell you that something that you have been dealing with, and I'll need to cover those up because that's what it's like here at YouTube. Something you've been dealing with is going to lead to a radical yes or no situation. Move forward or actually press the stop button. It's been building for a while. It's to do with power bases. It's to do with giving and receiving. It's to do with equality or a lack of it. You've got Judgment as also a destiny card. Judgment is telling you that this is to do with the whole situation, past, present, and future. It can be an ex if it's Judgment. It can be something from the past. It can be a job you used to have. It can be a situation you've been in before that rears its ugly head again and you recognise the energy of it. Okay? Oof. Let me take an oracle card. I'm really interested in your reading, Scorpio. I've recommended it to everybody this month, but check out the Timeless Shadow reading in the description box. Because I just feel like it would really benefit you. It's benefited a lot of people. It benefited me. And also it was deep and dark and beautiful. And I really feel like you know how to plunge down to the bottom of that well. You get the Fates as your oracle card. I'm going to take 2 though. Feel like it. Oh my God. You get the Loyal Heart, Scorpio. Oof. This is very much a quest. I love this card. It's very much a quest for finding a soulmate, I suppose, or finding, whether it's romantic or not, finding a true partner, whether that's a work partner, whether that's a life partner, whether it's like a soul partner in a way that I don't quite understand, but it's very Scorpionic. Oh God, you've got to leave me a comment. Your love oracle card is dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers that you seek. Oof. Oof. I want a 3rd oracle card for you. God. No, I don't. I want a sign of the times. I'm going to have a sign of the times card, Crystal Banner. Oh, hey up. Balance. I think it's very important, actually. Don't go at this in an aggressive, must find out kind of a way. Yeah, look, we've got the Yield card of patience. It's going to be 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Something is very sensitive about this. Motivation, I like that. Never give up. Okay. you're going to have to combine the never give up, tenacious, scorpionic, whatever the word is, tenacity, I suppose. You're going to have to combine that with a softness, and forgiveness might even creep into it as well. But without giving up your position of power, at least you want it to be equally powerful, don't you? You just don't want the other person to be manipulative. God, Scorpio. Scorpio, leave me a comment. Check out the shadow reading or any other readings you need is in the description box. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.